For adding the new port, so it's the same as adding the plant. So you simply right click on a screen and you choose the port and you click on add, and the software is going to add this port here again in Canada because I right click here. So again click on the port, expand this window here, and let's say this is we do the same thing that we did for the supplier or the plant in Germany for this port. So I'm going to call it, let's say, East port, or simply East, and the location is going to be uh, Savannah. So as you change the location or type the location here, now we can see that actually the software relocates the port to its new location. So based on again the file that you have and the description of the case, we know that we already have a cost associated with this port. So if we go there, in this table it said that this port has a container cost which is 85 cents per unit. So we go to the software again and click on new activity, and let's say call it the container or the container cost, and again the process is going to be exactly the same for the plant. So we choose the sugar among the products that we have. We know this is a cost. We add the unit, the amount here, which is 85 cents per kilogram, and we know that this is a variable cost, so we continue with per unit. And so we have this thing. The other thing that is important is the connection between this plant to this port. So we right click on the plant here, and as you can see we have this connect here. We click on a connect, and here we can choose the transportation mode, since this is going to go from the ocean. So, and there is no ocean actually here, but we can modify it later. So simply just choose this one and then click on a port that you want. So this is the East port. Now click on it, and as you can see we have this arc that connects the plant in Germany to the port in Savannah. So you can close this window here, and now we have the connection. Now hover on this link when your actually pointer change the shape, which is sometimes like this. You can just click on this, and now you're sure that you actually click or select the link here. So we expand this one, and then you can see right now we can change the transportation mode from this f of x to the ocean one. And again, for this connection we already have this thing. We can add new activities and define activities for the connection. And so based on the model that we have and based on the description, we know that the only thing that we already have is the duration of the transportation between the plant in Germany and this port. So we can call it, let's say, travel time. And so again we can choose the sugar among the product. So the class this time is not cost, so we choose this is not distance, this is duration, and the amount is based on the table that we have in the Word document is 12 days, and the unit is also days. So we can close this window here. The other thing, the final thing, is the connection of this port to the warehouses that we already have. So it's going to be the same as the previous one. So we right click on the port, choose the connect, and so right now we can choose FTL to connect it to this warehouse and also to this warehouse. So, okay, as you can see, we now have something here. So, as you can see, this line previously was in dash format, green and white. Now it is not so obvious, but it's the green link here, and all the previous links that we had previously, which were in dash format, now there are full lines or straight lines here, and we can see all those colored customers instead of those circles, red empty circles that we previously had.